now, I'm in a special place of tender warm embrace where I am now. Where I am now, I'm better than before. I'm through those open doors. Where I am now, where I am now, I'm in a special place of tender warm embrace. Where I am now.
Good morning. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, and I am blessed to be here. I'm Yolanda, Hinton, host of FYI Morning Show Live, and it is definitely a beautiful day in the neighborhood, and it is wonderful because it's Fun Friday, and I'm feeling the weekend. I want to first welcome our listeners and viewers. I want to welcome Facebook Live, Twitter, LinkedIn, YouTube, Instagram, and over here already. Good morning, King's Daughters. Over here on TikTok, you all are up and popping as usual. Good morning, Henny Man and Jag Deep. All you all over here, make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe to our channels. Make sure you go over to Cristo Records One over on YouTube and the newest platform on YouTube, FYI Radio Show host Yolanda Hinton. If you like, share, comment, subscribe, and follow, I promise I'll follow you back. It's the weekend, and I'm telling you, I'm ready. I got a lot of great plans for the weekend, a lot going on this weekend as well. And we're going to share some of that later on in the show of some of the things that are happening in the 757. In the meantime, this is FYI's Friday segment, What's in Your Closet, our women's segment, and we have a very special guest, Miss Serena Mann. She is here to talk about what's around the town in her business, in her organization, in her network. And I want to say a very good morning to you, Miss Serena Mann.
Rich Risings, Queen Sister. Such a blessing to be here. Thank you for having me today.
It is so good to see you. We talk from time to time, and I see your information online. But I saw something just recently that got my attention. I said I better connect again, and hopefully this time we don't get disconnected. Serena, tell our listeners and viewers a little bit about yourself, and then tell them about the award that you just received that we all kind of like looked at and noticed just recently.
Absolutely. So, hello, everyone out there. My name is Serena Mann, and I am the proud founder and CEO of a whole lot of stuff. I'm a serial entrepreneur. My first passion is early childhood education. That was really the catalyst that got me into all of the other great things that I do. But from there, we have our nonprofit impact, individuals making positive active change together, where we focus on connecting the community to resources to be holistically healthy. We focus on physical, spiritual, emotional, and financial health. And as a byproduct of that, we got a grant from the Portsmouth Police Department around about 2 years ago now, and we started what was called the Holistic Urban Community Safety Initiative. And part of our goal with that was to bring together all of the people that are doing good things in the community and to create this tapestry where people are able to access resources and we don't have to duplicate resources. We don't have to worry about everybody getting burnt out because they have to do it all by themselves.
Yeah.
And so with that being said, that's who I am. And the award that I received was the Co-Pilot Excellence Award for Early Childhood Education. Matter of fact, I have it in my office right now. I'll show it to you guys.
Let's see it.
It's right here. And I got this from the Early Education Empowerment Conference in Rhode Island. So just very thankful that, even though right here in the state of Virginia, I do all this work, but it was someone 4 or 5 states over that saw the work and wanted to acknowledge me. So I just want to encourage people to know that don't worry about people that you serve in being the ones to give you your accolades and your acknowledgments. Somebody somewhere is always watching.
Yes, absolutely. Well, I tell you what, we applaud you. Woo! Keep up the good work. You are doing a whole bunch. You are doing a whole bunch, and God is giving you the grace to do that along with family. Tell us a little bit about you as a mother.
Yes, so my daughter, I can't even believe that she will be 20 years
Oh
old
my
on
goodness.
July of this year. And I'm like, I don't even feel old enough to have an adult child. I
You
feel
don't
like I'm
even
still
look
a
old
kid
enough.
myself.
You don't even look old enough to have a 20-year-old.
Yeah, I'm 41 years old. God blessed me to see the 41st run around the sun in January. So I love being a mom. I love how I've been able to teach my daughter certain things that I wasn't able to be taught, just because my mother maybe didn't have access to, those things. And so being a mom is something I enjoy. And then I have my 2 goddaughters, Jade and Journey. They're both 2 right now. They're, what do they call it? Irish twins.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're stair steps right behind each other. So when I'm not busy with the community, or even when I am in the community, sometimes you'll see those 2 little girls with me. So just to throw that out there, those are my goddaughters. Okay. I'm not starting all over again.
I was wondering now, but that is marvelous. I know you had a wonderful Mother's Day, and being a mother is a blessing. It is up here when it comes to the things that God has given us that we are very into, proud of, and passionate about. You're passionate about impact. Tell us about impact. Tell us the acronyms, and then tell us how it works.
So with Impact, God gave me the vision probably about 8 years ago to create a platform that was completely about just doing the work. We have so many organizations, whether they're churches that are in the religious sector, whether they're nonprofits, whether they're for profits, whether they're, governmental agencies, civic organizations. Inside of all of those different housing, there are individuals that they don't care about the fact that I'm a nonprofit and you're a for profit. They just want to get the work done. And
Yes.
so those individuals we're always looking for that want to make a positive, active change, and they want to do it together. They understand that many hands make a light load, and that the work that we all want to see be successfully executed, no one organization can do it themselves. It's
Absolutely.
impossible. No one person can do it themselves. No one church can do it themselves. No one state can do it themselves. No one country can do it themselves. We all have to come together and we have to work together. And so that's
Absolutely.
what Impact does. We provide that platform.
How important is networking? You got a lot of people out here, folk feel like they can do it alone, but that connection, what does it do? Is it spiritual? Is it, what does that connection look like when you're
I
networking?
definitely, I definitely would say that it is a spiritual and a divine connection. I always give this illustration, Yolanda, and you could probably see it because you do radio. So
Yeah.
on that radio dial, there are hundreds, if not thousands, of stations that you can choose to tune into.
Yes.
Some of them are very easy and clear to hear. And some of them just sound fuzzy and staticky. And if you stay on that staticky station long enough, you can hear like slight glimpses of someone saying something, but
Yeah.
it's not clear. And so the thing I love about God is that He gives us self choice. He doesn't make us do anything. He allows us to tune in to whatever station that we want to. And so when you're looking at that dial and you're choosing, to turn into different stations, what you'll find is that there's other people that are going to be there.
Yes.
There's other people on that same frequency, on that same station, no matter what it is. And the more people that are on it, the louder whoever it is that is broadcasting it out will amplify it so that the viewers can hear it. And so what we have found is when people are working together on that same frequency,
Hmm.
there is no competition.
Wow.
There is no big I's and little U's. It's just genuinely a connection that people understand that I'm a part of this puzzle. And the
Ooh,
puzzle is the big picture. And
yes.
everyone is needed in order for the picture to be seen, and so they work together in unison and in harmony, opposed to, if you listen to one of those stations that it might be kind of staticky, then guess what? Everybody's fighting against each other because nobody can really hear clearly. And so they think, well, I got to get enough for me, because if I don't take care of me, nobody's going to take care of me. And if I give to you, then there won't be any for me.
Oh, wow. That's the mentality. It's like all for me, none for you. If I give you any of mine, it ain't going to be right. And so, being selfish and on that island really doesn't work well, because you have to use other people in, with the things that you do. They have to use what God has given you for them. All this stuff is not ours alone. And even the things that we create and do and promote, those things are what God has given us for somebody else. And so I really love the idea of what you do uh, for um, uh, for the community, how things work, when you unite, bring together other people, organization. And the thing about it is, people need that help. They need the help so bad. It's not a thing of, you know, um, I can do this. Again, we said I can do this alone, but people need help. And even though sometimes they don't say it, Serena, they need that help. You cannot do it alone. Let's talk about some of the people that you work with and connect with. Can you tell us about them?
Absolutely. I would love to do that. So, with our program, Safe and Sound, we have a collaborative group with now with 30 plus partners. Some of those key partners are Youth Earn and Learn Jobs for Kids. They're a youth mentor and entrepreneurs working program that teaches workforce development skills while teaching health and nutrition. We have You Need to Know Ministries that they do a lot of work around camps. They do after school camp during the school year, and that provides tutoring and mentorship. And then they also have a summer camp that they do as well. Hype Factory Fitness, they also provide athletic services. Coach Jason, the one that runs it, he's a sports talents acquisitionist. And so he finds athletes that are looking at sports as a career, and he gives them the tools that they need to, one, set themselves apart from their contenders, but two, he hosts these amazing events where he has college scouts come and showcase them so that way they can get full rides to college. And he's gotten literally millions of dollars of
Wow.
scholarships for his athletes. One of our other key partners is Behind Your Mask Healing.
Uh-huh.
They are a Heart Math certified organization that focuses on mindfulness and
Yeah.
using self-care to be able to, emotional and mental intelligence and care. And lastly, we have, well, I don't want to say lastly because there's so many and I can't name them all, but
There's so
we have
many
a
of
lot
you.
of great partners that are
Yeah.
doing amazing work that allow Safe and Sound to really function, to be what it is.
How did you, or when did you get the vision? When did you wake up one day and you said, wait a minute, we need to come together? When did that happen?
I would say honestly, if I had one word that I would have to use to describe myself,
Mhm.
collaborative or collaborator is that word. I just have always seen the value in working together. I've
Wow.
always enjoyed working together with people. I've always wanted a team. I've never been that person that, oh, I just want to do all this myself. And I think sometimes, a lot of people operate in that lens
Yes.
because they need to do self work. It's not about glory. It's not about recognition. It's not about, I got to get all the credit. I'm sure a lot of people can identify where they've tried to work with people in the past. And the issue that has come up is who's going to get the credit?
Hmm. Oh
You
yeah.
know,
Oh
is
yeah.
it going to be my logo that's going to be showcased, or is it going to be my organization as the lead? Or, and if they're not able to have those certain positions, they don't want to do it.
Wow.
And that's counterproductive, And so I would encourage people to really look within yourself and find out, what void am I trying to fill
Hmm. Hmm.
by putting this out there that way? Because if I'm really focused on doing the work, then why should it matter
Wow.
about these other things?
Yes. Let's talk about what's happening around the town in your world. You got some things coming up. Please share them with our viewers and listeners about what's happening with your organization, events,
A-
and other things.
Absolutely. So, something very exciting that's coming up, and we have a lot of exciting things, but our Beats and Petals Festival is going to be going on September the 18th through the 20th. We did it last year. We had about 700 people that came out. And so this year we're making it bigger and better. We're going to do a 3-year festival. I'm sorry, a 3-day festival. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Friday features an economic empowerment night where we are sponsored by our Dominion Energy. We're going to have our power pitch competition where people are going to come and share innovative ideas on how we can lower our electricity bills
Oh,
and
wow.
how we can, as a community, integrate more with renewable clean energy. We also will have a panel discussion called Rhythms of Change, and we'll be focusing on having different facilitators on that panel that directly work with community organizing, and they're going to speak to what is it that we can do to reestablish our village and what have been some of our past mistakes and what do we need to do going forward to avoid them again. And then lastly, we will have a keynote speaker experience as well. Saturday, we're going to start our morning off with our Pedaling for Peace bicycle ride. And
Wow.
when we come back from the Pedaling for Peace, we're going to have our first crab and wine music festival. So we've partnered with Wicker's Crab House. They're going to be providing all you can eat blue crabs. We're going to have barbecue. We're going to have fish, hush puppies, French fries, clam chowder, wine, beer, and a lot of great music. Ramonta and Friends will be our local headliner. So he just brings that cool neo soul vibe by the water. And then on Sunday, we will be doing our spiritual awakening, where we'll
Mm.
start the morning off with our sound baths, reflective walks. We'll do some yoga, meditation. We even have some painting and gardening going on. And then at 1 o'clock, we will have our Petals and Praise pop out church service, where traditional Bible thumpers, I like to call them, will be right at home. We'll have on-site baptismal for anybody that would like to be
Mm.
baptized, prayer tents, and some of the most dynamic speakers and gospel artists, in this 757 area. So Beats and Pedals, September 18th through the 20th. Go to our website, www.beatsandpedalsfestival.com, and you can get tickets. You can also find out more information about what's going on. But that's one of our signature events that we're doing, Yolanda. And outside of that, we have our back to school event that we'll be doing in August, our holiday giveaway, our do-gooder brunch, and you can go to our website to keep up with all of those. www.safeandsoundportsmouthva.org, and you can go to our events page, and it'll show you all of the great things that we have going on.
You have a lot going on. Who can be a part of it? Who can attend? And how can people network within your organization?
Sure. So anyone that has a heart to serve the community can be a part of it. You can be in the aspect of a volunteer. You can be a sponsor. We definitely are looking to get more local businesses showcased as sponsors. You can come out and you can be a vendor, a resource vendor, or a retail vendor. There is no fee for resource vendors. So if you have great information that you want to share with the community, this is a wonderful time that you could do that at these different events. And then if you just want to come out and enjoy yourself, you can be a participant. You could just come out and, gleam and eat from the buffet, as much as you would like to. And as far as people that would like to be a part of our partnership, I would say reach out to us through email. You can send an email to impact IMPACT minds MINDS number 7 at Gmail. And we can send you information to become a partner in our Safe and Sound network. It is free of charge to be a partner in Safe and Sound. We do have some paid membership levels, but those paid levels are offering administrative support, such as grant writing, email management, social media management, content creation. All those things are offered to our partners at a very, very minimal rate, because our overarching goal with Safe and Sound is to help grassroots organizations increase their capacities. And so a lot of them aren't in a position, Yolanda, where they can pay someone to come in and work part-time or full-time, but they still need to have a social media presence. They still need to manage their emails. And so we assist them with those things so that they can do good things and just focus on the mission of their organizations.
And you all are located in Portsmouth, Virginia. That's headquarters.
That's where Impact is the nonprofit. Safe and Sound is a program underneath the nonprofit. And yes, we are based in Portsmouth, Virginia, but our partners are all over Virginia and throughout the United States. And we do have a couple of partners that are out of this country as well.
Oh,
So you can be anywhere around the world to partner with us if you would like to, showcase the work that you're doing in your area and get ideas on how you can grow it. Our Friday morning mastermind meeting is a great place to do that. We meet every Friday morning through Zoom. So you can Zoom in from around the world and be able to share, all the great things that you're doing and get help.
absolutely. I wanted to ask you about not only the network, but also women in particular. This is our women's segment. And are there things that you all have for women specifically, and programs or anything that our women can really, really be a part of or learn from?
Yes, ma'am. So when I tell you that our partners are so diverse, we have people that work with almost any population you could think of, whether it's underhoused, whether it's seniors, whether it's youth, young adults, whether it's, food insecurities, health and fitness. There's something for everyone. And so one of our partners, Miranda Harris, she actually has Set Apart Mamas. And Set
Mm,
Apart Mamas is for women that want to just learn how they can reparent themselves and how to be better mothers. They can show up in different ways. And then she also is in the process of launching Arrows Academy, which is a homeschool platform for those that want their children to be around other children that families have spiritual morals. And so we know that that's important. I know you come from the bullying space, and a lot of kids, if they have parents that have certain morals and values and they're in the public school sector, oftentimes if they try to live within those standards that their family have instilled in them, they'll get targeted or bullied,
yes.
because they're not going along with everyone else. And so she has taken the charge that God has given her to start the Arrows Academy, so that our children that are, having standards and morals can be in a community with other children, and they don't have to feel like the oddball out. So I really love that. And then we also have another partner that does women's mental health, and I
Mhm.
believe that's with April. With Behind the Mask, she has a program for mothers as well. She does the Heart Math um, system. It's a program that she offers to help you learn how to breathe and
Yes.
regulate your mind and your heart into heart mind coherence. So that way you're more so reflective opposed to reactive, and you can
Mhm.
respond from a place of being grounded opposed to, you're just kind of in that fly or fight mode.
Absolutely. How has social media helped you in your business and pulling together everything that you do? Because you're doing a lot. Is technology a key factor in how you stay organized?
So, how we stay organized, absolutely. How we somewhat engage, yeah, but if I'm being completely 100 with you, the biggest thing that has really helped us is being out in the field
Ah,
and doing that word of mouth, that old school thing that a lot of people don't want to do anymore because it takes a
yes,
lot of work, it takes a lot of
very.
effort. And so that has really been our success, going out into the community and finding our people, those other solopreneurs that are up to their wits end and don't know what to do. They have found solace in Safe and Sound, and we have so many people that are like, I'm just thankful for you guys. I'm thankful that when I do an event now, I don't have to feel like I have to do everything myself. There's people that I can say, hey, we're doing this and we need someone to help with food, and someone jumps up and say, oh, well, here, this organization has food and we can get you some. And oh, we need people to help with this. And oh, well, this organization has a van and we can get you, transportation. Or oh, we need a space. So yeah, technology is great. I love it, but there's no substitute for human interaction and actually getting outside and building those organic relationships.
I love that. Talk about the youth. You talk about, I mean, you have programs for youth, you have a business. What are some of the key needs of our youth in this generation, this time?
Understanding. And what I mean by understanding is a lot of people, if you're over the age of 50, what I have found is you normally, or I'm going to say I've noticed a lot of people that are over 50 have an unrealistic expectation of the new generation of youth.
Yes.
They're not the same for whatever reason. It doesn't matter why they're not the same, but they're not.
Yes.
So you have to understand that they're not the same, and you have to be willing to work on yourself so that you can assimilate to where they are and you can meet them. No one cares about how much knowledge and wisdom you have if you don't know how to respect them.
Ooh,
They
they
don't.
want respect. They want communication. I remember one of my relatives told one of my family members that you don't take the time to talk with us. You may be the aunts or the uncles, but why is it that we can't get a conversation out of you when you're around us? It's like, we don't exist. We're there, but we're, a child. Some people still hold that same cliche: children should be seen and not heard. And so I feel that children want and youth want to communicate. They have a lot to say, they have a lot to offer. And so I think as adults, and like you say, a certain age, we need to connect. We've got so much in our journey that we've accomplished that we can share with them that can help them in their journey. And so I really, really like the idea that you are talking about adults and young people even bridging that gap so we can be better and they can learn better and they can be more secure in the fact that we're there for them and they're here for us. Let's give that information again, Serena. I'm gonna let you go. I know you have a busy schedule, but give that information about your upcoming events again, contact information, and how people can be involved in your organization.
Absolutely. So I just want to say it's always a pleasure. I really admire what you're doing, Yolanda,
Thank you.
with making sure that you can use your platform to empower people. And so, all of you guys that are watching, don't be the person that just watches and then not utilize the information, because it takes a lot of energy for Yolanda and others to maintain these platforms so that they're consistent in bringing this information to you. And for me, I would say the best way to contact me, honestly, is through my cell phone. You can call me at 757-254-8156. If I don't answer, please just leave me a text message and I will get back with you as soon as I can. And that's the best way to get a hold of me. If you would like to know more about our Safe and Sound program, you can visit www.safeandsoundportsmouthva.org, and it'll have a form up there we'll reach out to you and we'll send you the link for our Friday morning meetings. You can come and join, check it out, and just see if that's something that you would like to be a part of. And then for our Beats and Pedals Festival, oh, and let me just back up. All of our events that are coming up are on the Safe and Sound website as well. And then for the Beats and Pedals Festival, that Beats and Pedals Festival is going to be September 18th through the 20th. And for tickets or to be a vendor for that, you can go to www.beats. Can you come to the baby room, please? Oh, got someone needed in the baby room. Beatsandpedalsfestival.com, and you can see all of the different options for Friday night, Saturday, and Sunday.
I want to say thank you so much for being on with me. I definitely got to connect, and I've got to get on that platform with you all to find out all the things that are doing, how we can be helpful here, and how we can just continue to uplift our community. Be blessed, young lady. Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Wow, so I am so excited. Serena is always about a good work. And I'm so glad that we've connected. She's been on FYI throughout the years. And she's just moving forward, always moving forward to do all she can to secure a better life for our community, along with her family, her network. People, this is what is so wonderful about it. There are people out here that have others in mind. They're not self-serving, they're not just sitting around trying to grab it all, but they are definitely here to show others the way, show others how you can be successful and how you can, be productive. They show you a picture of productivity, and it's really a wonderful thing. We had Delegate Cliff Hayes on our Wednesday segment, What's Under the Hat, Men's Issues, and another individual who's moving forward to make sure others, he talked about that rope, slinging that rope back and pulling others up to move forward in life. That's what life is all about. That's what we can do in order to motivate and energize and inspire people to live the best of life. I want to say hello to Isabel over here on TikTok, Leon Smith, good morning, Christine Coffee, what's going on? Sharon, hello, Dolls, Kevin, let's see, Ethia, I think that's how you pronounce it, Stell, Brooklyn, Bobby, Nate Cherry, so many of you on. Clara, let's see, here's another one, not a big fan of, Tug, is it T-U-N-G, Tug? That's cute. Madge, so many on. Chef Panini, thank you for joining us, Junior. Thank you, Gwendolyn. Hi, Amina, what's going on? Patterson, there's so many of you on. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for your support. I was just talking to a very good friend, Serena Mann, and her business Impact. And you all make sure you look her up. She's on all social media platforms, Serena Mann, SERENA MANN. And she's really putting together a great network of those that are interested in pushing forward the community and giving them great information, great tools, great all kind of things that can help our children survive, our adults survive, and our businesses to survive. You all should go to her social media page and see more of what she's doing. And she is so active all the time, so productive all the time. And I just want to applaud this young lady. Look, there's a lot more going on around the town. I want to share some things before I go. It's Fun Friday, and I really have this great thing that I'm getting ready to do in a little while. I'm so excited. I'll share with you all at another time. But I wanted to give you all some of the things, if you're in the Hampton Roads area, to kind of keep in mind for the weekend. Also, if you're in other parts of this country, parts of the world, have anything that's going on that we should know about, put it in the chat. Let us know what you're doing. Let us know, how we can participate. Some of this stuff right here that we do is sometimes it's online. They got a lot of things that's online for us, so you don't have to be in the city necessarily like Hampton Roads to be a part of certain things that are done. But if you are, there's some things happening in Hampton Roads on the weekend. And one of the things, and I haven't been for a minute, but I'm looking forward to the Chesapeake Jubilee at City Park this weekend. It's a weekend festival and a major event. Bayou Bond, vibrant Cajun music, food and arts. It has a Louisiana theme. I'm sorry. Let me get it right. The Chesapeake Jubilee City Park. That is what I am talking about in Chesapeake, Virginia. So many things going on. It's a 40-year tradition at Chesapeake City Park and includes carnival rides, fireworks, live performance, a rising sun powwow, celebration of all kind of things, and we look forward to it. It is pretty big. It's a pretty big festival, and it's been enjoyable throughout the years as well. I haven't been, we had the pandemic and things like that, but I'm hoping to be able to get back to going to the Chesapeake Jubilee. I used to live in Chesapeake, and that was really one of the highlights of throughout the years, that particular celebration. So it's this weekend. You all make sure you go out. The weather's good. Now, I can remember that some of the years it was rain out at times. They still had it, but, it seemed like every year there would be one day that really would yield some rain. This week should be a very good week for the Chesapeake Jubilee. And you all don't have to worry about too many umbrellas and things like that, because we've got some high temperatures in the 80s and the 90s and a little or no rain. Also, let's see what's going on. Oh, fireworks. Fireworks, did I mention that? Make sure you all are there for the fireworks. Something else that's going on is a celebration of Native American culture at Mount Trashmore. Mount Trashmore is the place for me. I like to work out. I like to meditate, and I like to, really come one with the nature over there at Mount Trashmore Park. They're going to have drumming. They're going to have storytelling and dance. It's going to be just a really nice setting. They have some nice things going on. Don't sit on Mount Trashmore, because throughout the year they have a lot of things that are taking place at Mount Trashmore. So if you're in the city of Virginia Beach, or if you're in the 757, or if you just want to come to Virginia and do something, that is something that you can definitely do. They also have a free festival in Norfolk against neighborhood, featuring music from Roberta Lee and the Harris Creekers. Let me say, don't sit on those either. That those things that are happening at Norfolk against neighborhood. When you go into Norfolk against neighborhood, it's fine art, it's restaurants, it's a lot of things that happen that I've gone to. It is really, really a nice little setting in a lot of little cubbies. It's going to be really nice. It's going to be really nice. So it's free. And again, it's public at Arts Festival. If you all like art, if you like all kind of things that people create in the arts, make sure you check out Norfolk's Ghent neighborhood. And also, let's see, Hampton Roads Convention Center is doing some things. The Creekers, it says Beast in East 9, a large scale gaming festival at the Hampton Roads Convention Center. So if you are a gamer, get yourself over there this weekend at the Hampton Roads Convention Center in Hampton, Virginia. Also, entertainment. And look, I got a chance to go here with the Young Women Achieving Success mentoring program that I have. And it is entertainment and performances of The Lion King, touring Broadway production at Chrysler Hall. Uh, please, please see it. It is so inspiring and so, it's so nice, and it puts you in a whole new vibe and feel and world and energy as you look at this wonderful, wonderful production. I give it above a 10. I'm going to tell you that right now. And I tell you what, my young women achieving success came out very inspired, very happy, some of them crying, and just really, really, really in tune with creation and art, and just how people can bring together so many things that lift us up and make us feel good. Don't forget, at Chrysler Hall, The Lion King is playing until the 17th, so you don't have long. This is the last weekend, y'all, for this particular production. Also, let's see, we have a major hip hop lineup at Hampton Coliseum, featuring Boosie, Badass, and Too Short. It is going on this weekend. You all check that out. Go ahead and find out. You can actually go online to find out what's happening at the Hampton Coliseum, some of the other things as well. We also have Pungo Off-Road Monsters on the Beach, Monster Truck Competition. Listen, see, that's what I'm saying. I don't sit on what's going on in Hampton Roads, because I've also been to their monster truck competition. I have also been there. Actually, while I was building my home, I got a chance to live on the beach, the ocean front, and I think I saw everything, participated in so many things there, going to see all these wonderful things. The monster truck competition is so much fun on the sand at the Fifth Street Beach stage. Please go out there. Please, if you get a chance. A lot of people travel out, but I'm saying while it's, spring, while kids are still in school, there are some things that you can do right here in Hampton Roads in your own backyard. Let's see, a few more things that are going on. We have, let's see, a rock symphony, y'all, at the Sandler Center. That's another place that's really nice. In the community. It's really nice. You all go out there and check it out. A rock symphony. I don't think I've been to a rock symphony. I've been to the Sandler, but not a rock symphony. So that would be very interesting to go to as well. Look, family and community events party for the planet, Earth Day festivals at the Virginia Zoo with animal encounters. Don't that sound fun? They're opening up the zoo. You all get your kids ready, get yourself ready, because they're really trying to expand it to for all kind of activities and things like that. Also, botanical gardens here in Norfolk, Virginia. That's another place to go. Oh, I love the botanical gardens. It is absolutely beautiful. It's so serene, and it gives you just a sense of nature and the love for nature and the love for God. I got a chance to go to a engagement party. It was like an engagement party there, and it was so beautiful. It just felt so good. I can't wait to get back there and do a little walking and seeing, a little bit more about with the flowers and nature and all kind of things. It's just absolutely wonderful. So along with the zoo, like I said, there's botanical gardens. Make sure you all in the Hampton Roads area check those things out. You got spring market on the farm, vendors and animals at Little Acre Farm in Suffolk. Suffolk is doing some stuff. I don't get a chance to go to Suffolk that much. It's really not far at all. But they're doing some things. They also have their Peanut Festival. They have a lot of things going on. They have, again, the Cultural Fest. Global Traditions, Dance and Music at Suffolk's Downtown Festival Park. Don't sit on these parks. Don't sit on the ocean. Look, we right here got the resort area right here in our own backyard, Virginia Beach resort area. Talking about hotels, probably everybody in the world been there. But don't sit on our resort area here in Virginia Beach area. I vacation there every year, and I live right in Virginia. I'm right here in the city. But that's something that I do and I love because there's so much going on always down at the ocean front. And so, like I said, it is not just a small area. It's a place, it's an actual resort with hotels from here to there. I mean, it is just so many places to go, music. There's also restaurants, like I said, great hotels, the nicest hotel. And then there's the ocean, baby. Talking about getting, to be a part of nature. That is one of my favorite places. Also, this is not Hampton Roads, but this is near Hampton Roads, Massanutten. It's not far. You have to travel about 2 hours and a half or something like that, going close to Richmond, and it is absolutely fabulous. That's the mountains. That's another turn on for me. I love the mountains. They have a new hotel they're opening there. I'm definitely going to be there this summer. I'm definitely going to be there because we went, I believe, the year before last, the whole family, and we had a marvelous time. The hotel wasn't built, but they had the cabins and all the resort housing and really nice places to live there while you're there. The mountains are absolutely awesome. I'm one with the mountains, one with the ocean, one with the trees and the bees and everything. I'm getting ready to do a little staycation where I'm going to be in the area where it's just a lot of woods and a lot of things going on in that area. So look, you all don't sit on these places that are right in your own backyard. Things that you don't even go to. Everybody come to them, from other places. But sometimes we sit and sleep on these things that are happening right in our own backyard. And I'm telling you, along with what I just mentioned, there are going to be other festivals that are going to be coming here in the Hampton Roads area. We have the Jazz Festival. We have the Wine Festivals. We have the Taco Festival. We have all kind of music and all kind of things that's going on here that I'm definitely going to be a part of. They're building another casino right here in Hampton Roads. We have one in Portsmouth, and talking about them bringing in the stars. They bring in all kind of music. The hotel is going up. It is really a beautiful casino, restaurants, and everything right here in Portsmouth, Virginia. And they are talking about making money. The money that's coming in there is ferocious, honey. Talking about making money. And as the more money they make, the more that city expands. So they're doing that. Norfolk is gearing up for their casino. They are building it as I speak. And that's going to be another place where you're going to have all kind of entertainment coming. I think it's going to be some shopping. They're going to have plenty of restaurants. And there are going to be a lot of things to do. We have so many things here in Hampton Roads, and we're not going to sit on that. So look, this is what's happening around the town. Let me give you some upcoming shows before I leave. Let me shout out a few more people. User 967410670. Good morning. DE, I think it's DEROO. Dero, I think that's right. Clara. Let's see, who else? STAW, Stay Wash, I think that's it. Madge, Derek. Let's see, who else? Amina, we said hello to you already. Margaret, Barbara Taylor, I think that's what it is. Manetta Gordon, I think that's how you pronounce it. God's daughter is up here. Raji, hey Destiny, how are you? Beautiful. OP underscore Aztec is here. Minnie underscore Reaper. Carlos, hi. Alice, hi. Dr. Amina, what's going on? Let's see. I think it's Honey Pop. That's cute. Honey Pop. Mark Howard, what is going on? What you gonna do during the weekend? Let me know because you always doing something fabulous. Let's see. Helen Campbell, hello. Willard, hello. Eden Burr, I think this. Ed Bun. Eliza, let me see. ELZYII. I think that's what I see. Dog, DAWG. Bugatti, what's happening? Uh, Kendrick, what's going on? Coco, hi. Ranch, I believe that's Ranch. It's going away from me. Owen, what's going on? User 53779764715. What's happening? Hey, sister. Hey, Twissy, is that it? Twissy? Uh, Kyle, what's going on? Just so many folk up here. Elsie, hi. Um, Pound cake. Jeannie, what's going on? Mary Ford, PT, Slim, so many of you. Sheila Roberts, you better be here on Facebook or somewhere. I always want to say hello to you. Thank you so much for being a good friend. Thank you for your support. As a matter of fact, I can see Facebook now and see who's on. And I like that. I can see now, hey, who is on doing what here on Facebook. And just say something in the chat so I can see what you're doing and how you are doing. Some upcoming shows, y'all. Let me give you those things before I go because I got to roll out. I got something I'm going to have a good time. Very exciting that I have to do. I'll share with you all soon. But look, don't forget Monday Sports Talk will be on that morning with the playoffs and what's going on. And oh man, woo, you know the Lakers went home, don't you? Anyway, we'll talk about that on Monday. All right, Money and More. That's slated for June. Daryl is going to be here with our Money and More segment. Of course, we're going to continue our men's segment. We've got some special guests coming on those segments. Also, we'll have Les Smith. He's coming on to share some information about a youth conference. I always say Congress. Youth conference. And he'll be on this week coming up as well. We have some great ladies that are going to be on sharing with us on our women's issue segment. We're going to have Chris Hinton with Real Estate 2026, like I promised. Something new around the town is going to be a regular segment because we're going to also highlight a lot of things that's going to be happening throughout our city and in other cities. We'll highlight that as well. We're going to have comedian Ferguson here. Ferg, they call him Ferg. He's going to be here June the 3rd. Don't forget to join in with us. And look, we're still filling the calendar. So if you all are interested in being a special guest, if you want to be a sponsor, intern with FYI, please inbox me. Or you can write me at FYIRadioShowLive@gmail.com. Don't forget, follow me on social media. If you all haven't come over here to Y Hinton over here on TikTok, make sure you come over here. We're trying to pull those numbers up. I need those numbers to go up. I want you all to be a part of what we're doing. I want you to get these shows and other information that is coming through FYI. FYI for your information. We want to inspire you. This is our mission to energize you and encourage you and just make sure you get the information you need to make sound decisions and just get into life in a good, positive way. And that's what I'm here to do, energize and inspire and encourage you to rise above mere survival and live the best of life. Live a life that God has for you, not living below, not being pulled down, not taking the least, but doing the things and embracing the things, knowledge and information that can help you to rise above. You know, we're going through a lot in this country and all other countries. I'm sure you're going through a lot as well. And so we do need to be inspired to lift ourselves above some of the fray, some of this stuff that's going on that can keep us down, keep us in loaded bar, keep us in a drought. We don't want to live like that. We're not meant to live like that. We are meant to live the best of life. And I encourage you all to keep watching FYI Morning Show Live. Right here is where we're going to do that. You can get it other places, but right here, we are going to make sure you are elevated and you are inspired and you are shown how life according to how God wants us, is going to be lived. You can live a wonderful, abundant life. And so we just thank you all for joining us. Thank you for your support. I got to roll out of here. I got to get out of here. I need you all to just come back on Monday and be a part of what I'm doing. So in the meantime, we're going to say goodbye to TikTok over here. Sherry Battle, hello. Margaret, again, Tracy, Crystal, James, Ethel, another James, TG, I think it's TTGIO, Kendrick, Nyla, Laverne, Kevin, I'm not sure if that's right. Nancy, Natasha, Winston, all you all, be blessed. See you soon, and have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. I'm gonna say goodbye to our TikTokers. We're gonna say goodbye to our TikTok family first. Okay. All right.
Where I am now, I'm better than before. I'm through those open doors. Where I am now, where I am now, I'm in a special place, a tender warm embrace. Where I am now.
We're going to say goodbye to Facebook Live, Twitter, LinkedIn, YouTube, Instagram. We already said goodbye to TikTok. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for your support.
Say